Money was never just a tool. Long before it bought houses, cars, and luxury, money changed something much deeper. It changed how humans saw the future. Before money existed, survival was immediate. Food had to be found. Shelter had to be built. Threats had to be avoided. The human brain evolved to focus on what was happening now. A reward today felt real. A reward years from now felt uncertain. Then humans created something revolutionary: money. For the first time, effort could be stored. A person could exchange hours of work today for something that represented future security, future choices, and future freedom. But there was a problem. The world changed faster than the human brain. We created a system built around saving, investing, and delayed rewards. But we still carried instincts designed for immediate survival, and that created one of the biggest contradictions of modern life. The things that feel financially satisfying in the moment are often the things that keep people trapped. A new purchase feels rewarding. A higher status feels exciting. A risky opportunity feels attractive. But building wealth usually requires patience, uncertainty, and delayed gratification. The battle with money is not only happening in banks or markets, it is happening inside the human mind. Because money is not simply stored value. It is stored time, stored effort, stored choices, and the meaning people attach to it changes everything. To one person, 10,000 euros represents safety. It means months without fear. To another person, the same amount represents status, luxury, or opportunity. The number is identical, the emotion is completely different. This is why two people can earn the same income and experience completely different lives. One feels trapped, the other feels free. The difference is not always how much money they have. It is how they understand money. In the early 1900s, Charles Ponzi discovered something fascinating about human behavior. People did not just want wealth, they wanted certainty. They wanted to believe there was a way to escape struggle without risk. Ponzi promised investors extraordinary returns with almost no effort. The opportunity seemed exclusive. The numbers looked convincing. And because other people believed in it, even more people trusted it. The warning signs became easier to ignore because the dream was more powerful than reality. The lesson was not only about scams. It revealed something deeper about human psychology. People are often not attracted to money itself. They are attracted to the feeling money promises: security, freedom, a better future. And sometimes the desire for those things becomes the very reason people make destructive decisions. This same psychology appears everywhere. Behavioral economists discovered that humans experience losses differently from gains. Losing 100 euros often feels more painful than gaining 100 euros feels exciting. This is known as loss aversion. It explains why people stay in jobs they hate for years, why they hold on to failing investments, why they avoid opportunities, because failure feels more threatening than success feels rewarding. The fear of losing what they already have can become stronger than the desire to build something better. But history shows that many major breakthroughs came from people willing to accept uncertainty. In 1975, a young Bill Gates made a decision that looked unreasonable to many people. He left Harvard to build a software company. At the time, computers were massive machines, mostly owned by governments and corporations. The idea that ordinary families would one day have computers in their homes seemed unrealistic. Many people saw a machine. Gates saw an entire future industry. The difference was not that he could predict the future perfectly. It was that he was willing to survive uncertainty long enough to find out. Many opportunities look obvious only after they succeed. Before that, they often look strange. People once doubted online shopping. They questioned electric vehicles. They underestimated social media. The biggest opportunities rarely arrive with certainty attached. They usually arrive disguised as risk, and this reveals one of the biggest differences between earning money and building wealth. Most people exchange time for money. They work an hour and receive payment for that hour. There is nothing wrong with that. But ownership works differently. Ownership allows value to continue growing beyond the original effort. A company, a product, an investment, a piece of intellectual property. Jeff Bezos did not become one of the wealthiest people in the world because of a large salary. His wealth came from owning part of Amazon as it expanded. The difference between earning and owning is one of the most important financial ideas in modern society. Yet many people are taught how to work harder. Far fewer are taught how to build systems that create value without requiring their constant presence. That is where leverage becomes powerful. Technology creates leverage. Capital creates leverage. Networks create leverage. A single decision can affect millions of people. A piece of software can reach the world. A business idea can scale beyond one person's time. An investment can compound for decades. But money does not only reveal opportunities, it also reveals personality. Money amplifies what already exists. Someone who is impatient with little money may become impatient with more money. Someone who uses money to prove their worth may simply chase bigger symbols of status. Someone who fears losing everything may never feel wealthy, no matter how much they have. This is why sudden wealth can disappear. The amount of money changes, the mindset does not. The numbers in the bank account increase, but the behavior behind them stays the same. Because money is not only an economic system, it is a psychological mirror. It reveals what people value, what they fear, what they believe they deserve. And perhaps the most surprising truth is that many successful people are not actually chasing money. They are chasing control. Control over their time. Control over their choices. Control over their future. Money is simply the tool that measures that control. The person who sees money only as a way to buy things will constantly search for the next purchase that makes them feel complete. The person who understands money as a resource will use it to create possibilities. The greatest financial transformation happens when money stops being an emotional reward and becomes a strategic tool. Because the darkest psychology of money is not that money controls people. It is that people reveal themselves through the way they use it. Money does not create the person. It uncovers the person who was already there. And once someone understands that, they stop asking only, "How do I get more money?" They begin asking the question that changes everything. What kind of person does money reveal me to be?